Hello, hello. Welcome back to the uncertain. No, that's quiet there. I kind of forgot what this was called. Dumpster diving.
Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash.
We do so out
Now
lot
it
of
is
stuff.
not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. Maximum power capacity 1.21 gigawatts. Concrete wreckage. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Nick and Patrick repaired the aerocar, but there are still a few issues with the electronics. The onboard computer and headlights are not working. I could repair them in my spare time.
So RT is just a guy who likes to build and do stuff.
It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details.
Do, 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 do.
It looks like this door has not been opened for quite some time.
Fair enough.
This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by human muscle power. I thought it would be bigger.
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all.
I cannot let you in. You must leave now or I will call the police.
I should not draw attention to myself. I should not draw attention to myself. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. The red sign indicates that the unit is powered down and out of use. The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
Probably. Oh, I can't go further? That's no fun.
These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think it is empty. Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. The red sign indicates that the unit is powered.
Maybe I can make the elevator work?
The elevator is broken.
I'm gonna search around. I'm gonna see if cutting the fuse will disable the alarm.
Maximum power capacity. A fire escape. It is built near apartment number 5's windows, but I cannot reach it. Besides, there are bars on these windows. I had better check that there's enough charge in the cutter so that I may cut through them. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down.
I already checked everything in here. Into the house I go. Oh, I clicked something.
I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy. I failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off.
Concrete.
Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Concrete wreckage. Why would I need concrete?
What?
I can use a brick to break off the pipe in the hallway.
Vandalism. Ow. Do, 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 do.
I can most likely. Good. Now I can reach the ladder. It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Now it is not the time to. I can use the pipe to reach the ladder. I can pull down the ladder with a pipe. It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump.
Alright, I gotta find something else. Nothing.
Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder?
Yes.
Looks like the police officers did not notice me. Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful.
Wonder if the bad grammar is intentional.
Microcontroller programming for dummies. What? I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books. An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
Good. Auto update's bad. That's it. Let me stop.
Apparently, this is some kind of container.
I can't read that. Okay.
Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning.
I can't picture.
It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk.
Erases daily logbook files? I don't like that. Is that scam?
I need to delete this mail, so no one will ever read it. There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom. Explore its security and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the save screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself.
I can't read any of that. There's a 1. Oh, it's a 0. Or not? Five. Two.
As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use.
Okie dokie.
It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for the same things as me?
Possibly, possibly.
I should go. Why are the windows nailed down in this building? There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile to be a reliable storage device.
Yes, it's fragile, but it's good. Somewhat okay for the environment.
It was like this when I found it. My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type into the pockets, and the last deposited ball must be the 8-ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another and its forward trajectory is a simple task. Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating. Evidently, my data indicates that this the purpose it is evidently.
I can't retry.
Wake up, Mr. Newell. Wake up and smell the ashes. Stop. What did I just say? Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it.
Music is nice.
I do not know how to use this item. A weird object. What was it used for? I do not know how to use this. A poster to an old video movie from the age when cinema still existed. And old-fashioned storage for objects. Recently, I found a similar one in an abandoned warehouse, and it contained a human skeleton. An analog device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective. It is locked. Maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here. An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it.
Oh no. I'm gonna look for hints. Yes, I know it's an error. Why did they sound different? I was hoping it was A, B, C, D, but no.
Why would a group of humans play these individual instruments together? I question this odd behavior when a single person or machine can synthesize music so effortlessly. A piano is a stringed keyboard musical instrument. The audio is stored on an analog vinyl disc. that provides an unsatisfactory sound quality.
What's with the texture glitches?
The volume and mass of this jukebox is extreme for a machine that's only purpose is playing small vinyl discs. Using an ordinary intercom would be much more logical and efficient.
Well, humans aren't logical.
Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space.
Could the music be the key? So that's the first note. Let's start at the beginning. Wait. That's the second. And the first and the third are the same. Nope. Ooh. I need to restart that. Ouch.
Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe?
To be hidden.
It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans?
Most likely, yes.
What is it?
What? Why that sound of all sounds?
An old box. Nothing useful. The temperature level in organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. It appears someone was sick and medical care was dispensed. I read that humans had very efficient abilities to regenerate and heal, but they heavily relied on drugs to assist in this process. Preserved food. If it is not damaged, its vacuum-sealed contents can be nutritious for decades. This particular canned food has a short expiration date. Based upon the number of beds, a group of no more than 10 humans were hiding here. I wonder where are they now?
Under the carpet. There's a good chance these humans are dead.
Why would the humans need bottled water? There's a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works fine. A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am RT-217NP. And you?
TR2 5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes, you need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters, but thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are two issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
Should I go there alone, or will there be someone with me?
It is crucial not to draw attention, so you must act alone. Nick could help you with the task, but he cannot move without help. Check in with him when needed. In the meantime, we will plan how to gather all the human groups and transfer them into the lab as soon as possible.
I would like to go with you, but I need to pick up a new group today. We need to be fast if we want to transfer all the humans this evening.
RT, use an arrow cart to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out.
Oh, I'm steering. This is weird. I was not expecting to steer. So this game is full of bugs, it seems. At least the graphical kinds. It's just hilarious, kinda, a bit. Just hearing them all speak, because they're not speaking right. But they're robots, so can't expect it to be proper. Oh no. I don't like this. I was not Ace. That was terrible.
This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal.
Do, do, do.
I read that gamekeepers used to live in similar buildings, where they controlled hunting and protected wild animals. It is locked. I need to look for an alternative entrance.
Yup. Don't mind me, I'm just looking around.
Garage gates. I hope these are not locked.
That was a weird texture glitch. Or whatever. The texture looked really weird. I don't want to go in.
Why was this aero car abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult to walk to the city from here.
Do, 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 do.
This jamming device prevents me from finding the underground lab. I need to turn it off. Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return to the aero car.
Do, do. Is this considered an adventure game?
Despite a drone attack, the aero car is still functioning.
I was busy yawning. Again? Oops. Do, do, do. One more. Whew.
The second jamming device is deactivated. Now we can figure out the location of the laboratory. I need to contact Nick.
RT, do you copy?
Nick, I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been re-established.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology.
We didn't know about any security drones. Be careful.
Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that. I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around.
I'm gonna end it here because I want to go to bed. So, this episode, it's getting more and more intriguing. Texture glitches are still bugging me, but I can't do anything about it. I'm just glad I didn't pay full price. Anyway, thank you for watching and bye-bye for now.